Castlevania Black Label
Yes,
day.
so that's how we want to be, at the river. Would you do 5?
Jumping in real quick to give you guys a backstory of exactly how this sale went down. Ad was posted with a literal warning stating that the house was in disrepair. That is an understatement. If you guys saw this house from the outside, I kid you not, the attic was actually about to collapse. There was actually, the roof was caving in, but we still went and we found some really nice stuff. Stay tuned to see what I found.
Have a look around, just be careful. Everything's in disarray because we had a little hiccup there yesterday with the realtor. So we had a little setback. So please be careful and feel free to look through whatever, open drawers, whatever. But hopefully you got a flashlight and there's a shop for tools and all kinds of stuff. Knickknacks in the backyard there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Especially in your sandals because blackberry bushes are gonna bite you.
Okay.
Some more.
Yeah. I'd like to calculate just a little bit with that. Hey, brother.
Oh, yeah, are we good to be up here?
I'm actually gonna close it down up here.
Right.
I really appreciate you asking. Yeah, I just have my 2 friends giving me a hand, but
no problem.
yeah, like it's just a little bit of a liability. And
No problem. I understand.
thank you, brother.
No problem.
Really appreciate
Be
that.
better organized tomorrow.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we had a bit of a setback yesterday.
Jumping in real quick, guys, to give you guys some context of what happened upstairs. I walk up to the attic. I thought we were okay to be up there because the lady said go anywhere, open drawers, etc. Turns out we weren't allowed up there because it was a little bit shaky and dangerous, which is fair enough. But some of the things I saw up there were like GameCube consoles. There was a Pokemon disc-based game, definitely for GameCube. I think it's actually the one that goes for about $100, and that wasn't there anymore. So I was feeling a little bit down that I completely missed out on this, but wait to see what happens when I asked him if he had any more games.
Yes, that's actually the English applied version. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's no H in the original. It's just
You come from outside, I know there's just blinds, you kind of...
I don't suppose you know if you have like video games or old toys.
Video games and old toys, Mishko?
Yeah, we do have some. We have like a good amount of like PS3 games.
I definitely take a look, yeah. That's
Sure,
mainly what I buy.
Let me bring those down.
You can bring that outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. Let's see what I got. Is that Goldberg?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be like really into wrestling.
Yeah.
And I watch all these like kind of like wrestling. Can't think what that's called. Interested in like manga or anything like that?
Yeah.
Really?
I have like such a wide range of stuff that I like.
Yeah, I as well. Yeah, so I'll bring some of this stuff out.
Awesome.
Maybe I'll just like pass these ones to you, brother.
Awesome.
You just like put them down
Thank you.
anywhere.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. And I'll get like some other stuff here and then some other stuff down upstairs down here.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome, brother. Leave the Shakespeare. Couple.
Awesome.
These manga, Star Wars. Sweet ones. Except for one, I one of these belongs to my friend, but I still have to return. So, these ones. Maybe I already packed that one up. Into PSP at all.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like most of these are empty, unfortunately. But these two have the UMDs still inside, but the other ones are unfortunately just the empty.
I mean, you can always use replacement cases, so.
Exactly.
And I doubt you do, but you wouldn't happen to have the games for these, would you?
No? Unfortunately
Oh,
not. I wish, man. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that's like the coolest. I used to be such a Sonic fight, if you will. Yeah, Sonic was my favorite. Yeah, I don't have the cartridges anymore. Game Genie manual.
Appreciate it. And how much do you think you'd be asking for, like, the cases or?
Well, size up what you want, brother. Just take your time, size up what you want, and then I'll still bring some stuff from upstairs.
Awesome. So am I good just to, I have like a bag with me of some stuff that I've already found. Am I just good to put it in? We'll talk at the end?
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah, that works for me, brother.
I appreciate it.
Welcome. Okay, so that's two. PlayStation 2.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. My pleasure.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm actually trying to collect every PS2 game right now.
Really?
Yeah,
No
it's so
way.
difficult. There's.
Oh, it's one of the biggest libraries.
Yeah,
brother.
I think it's like.
Some of them are rare.
Yeah.
Some of them are rare. Yeah, hopefully you find.
Yeah, I know I don't have these two so far. So.
Oh yeah, interesting.
And I normally buy as much as I can because the cases are just ripped on some of them now. So.
Yeah, I was always pretty careful with those were sacred to me once upon a time. Absolutely sacred. Wow. These guys. Stop and take some breakfast soon.
Oh, you haven't eaten yet?
No, I usually like delay
Right on.
breakfast substantially, do like intermittent fasting, but today's a day I could have had an earlier break fast, so to speak. Okay, couple things for upstairs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what's going on now. I've been saying, hey guys, it's all dangerous. Cool. Brother, what's your name?
Jake.
Jake? Mishko.
Yeah.
Jake?
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, my pleasure, brother. And yeah, I got some more stuff here,
Oh,
some more
awesome.
upstairs. And what's your name, miss? Are you?
Angie.
Angie, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we had a
Good to meet
little.
you.
Yeah, my pleasure, Angie.
Yeah, I asked her what they did.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been around so many nooks and crannies calling me to sort out and all this stuff.
It's a big job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been massive. We're quite along the tail end of it now, thankfully. So, but it's still.
So did you get the deal put back together somehow?
No. I canceled with them. That's not the road I wanted to go. You know, it's it's my dad's property.
Right.
Bad vibes coming up like that. It's like, and I think it just came down to like a miscommunication, maybe between our two realtors, or something like that. Like I understood where they were coming from, but they were basically under the assumption that like everything in the property was going to be theirs and all.
Weird, right?
Like,
Because that isn't normal.
no, it's like, hey, like fair play. That's if that was your assumption of or like what you understood the deal was, and I saw where they were coming from. But it's like, that's not for me. So we gotta cut
Well, you're
this one
selling
off.
those
So
when the market's hot.
Yeah, and I don't know. We're even like at this point. It's like maybe we'll even just hold off and let the value come up, and even like do a little bit of a restoration, and even just rent it out or something. You know, there's a lot of good material still in this house. The roof needs to be replaced and the siding as well. But like we know a lot of contractors that are close friends and all that.
Keys and all that stuff is in again, believe it or not.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, totally.
People are opening up. Actually, is anybody with the deep?
Couple shops like that. I think I know exactly the one you're talking about. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a couple more things from upstairs, and I need to have a little breakfast, and I'm gonna post it, do some more online posting and stuff, and getting there.
Oh, we gotta get those signs up. I got them made.
Okay, then I'll do the next thing I do. I'm just gonna grab a couple things from up top for Jake to look through. And,
I appreciate it.
For sure, brother. And then I'm gonna close it up and put those signs up. I'm just trying to accept an e-transfer right now, so just give me a moment.
I know, it's kind of crazy right now. And so we can get our stuff done, and then
Well, you picked the right days to be working on it. It's a little bit cooler today.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Next week is supposed to just be 30, like every day.
Yes, so that's how we want to be at the river next week. 12 guitar solo improved hacks. I'll save that for Dave. Oh, here we go. There's the last DVD.
Jake, maybe I can pass this.
Oh yeah, of course.
This one maybe isn't too exciting. There's like a little box on the top that might be cooler
Thank you.
than the rest.
Throw it on the couch there if you want. Here, I'll do this damn thing out of the way. And this thing out of
Thank
the
you.
way.
I appreciate it.
No worries. We're just trying to, go through it ourselves kind of
Yeah.
a thing, Because it's just, left in a mess here.
Well, hopefully I can take some of that mess home.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, not bad, considering, but, what kind of stuff are you looking for? Maybe I can guide you through this mess.
Just looking.
There's more stuff in the backyard there, but please be careful.
Yeah.
And, it's hard to see in there. And I forgot to grab the flashlight and get the people to kind of. Some people have phones, but these elderly folks, they don't have a phone.
Yeah.
$1 off that controller.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. The bottom seems very loose. Maybe. Let's see where. Maybe I'll put this one right here. Looks like it'll fit for now.
Awesome.
Miscellaneous.
Thank
Couple
you.
old NES consoles. You're welcome, Jake.
Yeah, so far almost everything you brought down I'm interested in. So.
Yeah, good. Well, I love this stuff too. It's I just can't keep. Actually, this might be interesting to you. So.
Mishka, what do you want to do with this ball? It's kind of been in the way.
outside.
Yeah, just put it in there, Mom.
You're not keeping it?
No.
Good.
It's an exercise
It's a nice Swiss ball.
I know.
Somebody could buy that for $10 or 60. Brand new anyways.
PS2.
Yeah, so Jake, check this out, man. So I don't know if this is original, this is like a month or two after PS2
Oh, really?
launched, box in good condition.
sweet.
They basically have a launch, basically it's the same thing. PS3 and a GameCube box that are just like a a month or two after
Oh, sweet.
launch. So I don't know, might be interesting.
Well, definitely the PS2 one. I think I have the console to put it in.
I haven't paid for it yet.
But I think you're gonna be interested in terms of the categories you presented to me.
I really appreciate you grabbing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah. I mean, lots of these ones are just the cases.
okay.
A good amount of them, not all of them,
Okay.
but
Not really. I did need one yesterday.
That's what I mean.
Um.
He's gonna send my price on that, you know?
Yeah. He's gonna be back in a.
yeah, I was just thinking, try and get the stuff out before everyone comes in. It might be difficult to try and get it out.
Would you do 5?
I would do 4. I might have to go and grab cash just to get the rest of it, but I would do 4.
How about 450?
How many of these are empty?
The case is a decent amount.
It's
Were
not
empty.
so much them. It's the
Yeah.
more the.
Let me just have a look at this real quick. Actually, this is supposed to be with it too. I think this fell out of the box when it fell.
Yeah. Sure.
I think it's just supposed to be in here.
Okay.
How about we split it 425? If that works for you.
Okay.
Awesome.
Sure.
I'll have to grab some
wait for me,
cash.
I'm sure he's gonna be okay with that. But,
So am I okay just to
Sure,
start piling this stuff
absolutely.
over there just so when people get here? Awesome.
Absolutely.
And if he's not comfortable, I'll help bring it back in. That's all
Okay.
good. I just
I'm
don't want to have to deal with the foot traffic
yeah,
coming
no
in here.
worries.
Could you?
Look at this. Castlevania Black Label. Unfortunately, no game. But it's still, because it has the manual, it's still 60 US, 50, 60 US, maybe even more. I saw the manual sell by itself for 60. So I'll keep you guys informed which games I get here. But we'll look up each one individually. Games are just low dollar. We'll probably trade them in or sell as a bundle. But still lots of games. Alright guys, checking back in. I've just been going through some of these games, and oh my goodness. There's some games here I had no idea were worth this much. Look at this, 100 US. I do double check it's authentic, but it does look pretty good to me. So bear in mind, I spent 425 Canadian on all this stuff, including all the toys you'll see in a minute, everything. Another one. This one's pushing 80 to 100 US. We got Metroid Prime, that's easy 30, 50 US. Lots of games here that are, in the 15, 20 US. One to note here, Spider-Man 3 is 30 US. Spider-Man Web of Shadows, surprisingly, is 100 US. So I'm actually fairly confident I'll make my money back just on these games and all the toys, all these other games I've yet to go through, all the board games, all going to be profit. Alright guys, these games are going straight to the collection. One notable mention here is Scarface. This is a collector's edition. I think it goes for about 35, 50 US. So overall, these games definitely paid for everything. Let's keep it moving. Okay guys, I just found the box and the manual for the game I mentioned earlier. I'm gonna throw up a comp. There was some comps as high as 350 US complete in box. I don't know if we go that high, probably less, but that's not. This will definitely pay for it, a minimum half of what I spent on everything. Alright guys, I'm gonna have some comps coming up as I'm going over this, but basically this was the manga that he had mentioned that he had. He asked if I was interested. I don't particularly deal in manga very often, but I know there's definitely some value in it, and it's something small generally that doesn't take up too much space, so I'll be in it just to learn if nothing else. Lots of these will actually do quite well on their own. There's going to be a couple I'll part them up, and thankfully with some of the larger sets, which I'll get to in a minute, they are in chronological order, so it is easier to sell. It is very difficult to sell as individual manga normally, just because people are normally looking to buy the whole set, and very few people are looking to buy solely just one book out of the collection. Another point to mention with this stuff is that condition is everything with these. Just like card collectors and video game collectors, condition is a huge deal. Thankfully these are actually in relatively good shape, with the exception of some spine damage, very minimal spine damage in that, and it's for lower end books, so we're all good. Along with this lot that it was kind of difficult to see at the time was a ton of toys. ranging mainly from the mid to late 80s to even into the early 2000s, but most of these were 90s ones. There was actually a PSP that he threw in for free. I say for free, I spent $425, but still, haven't tested that yet, but I'm pretty confident it will work since it's in really nice shape. These toys, guys, although this is very nice, it takes a lot of work, and you really have to have some kind of interest in action figures. Otherwise, it's just way too much work, way too much organization. I'm actually gonna have to make a part 2 video just on matching all of these action figures to the accessories. You'll see in a minute I have literally 2 or 3 bags full of accessories and 1 bag full of missing arms and other appendages that have fallen off some of the toys. The best I can do right now to give a ballpark is I think there's going to be some good money in bundling these things. This Batman toys, for example, there's generally like 40 figures ranging from $5 to $10 a piece without their accessories. So this is before I add the accessories. I think that, you know, all things being said, with the Ninja Turtles, knockoff toys, everything like that, 'cause there was knockoff He-Man and all that kind of stuff, I think I should be able to make a pretty easy $800 back on these toys, believe it or not. Some of these knockoffs actually sell for $50 by themselves. Not that I think I'm going to get that, but just so you guys know, there is money in knockoffs. Even some of these small toys, these Pokemon toys, will probably bring me $30, $40 easy. Now guys, pairing all these action figures up, doing all that work, is going to take me some time. So if you guys are interested in a part 2 with a full breakdown of what these action figures will give me, leave a comment down below and subscribe, letting me know that you want to see more content related around these action figures. If not, I can keep it solely on the garage sale, video hunting, and things like that. But if you guys have an interest in learning what these action figures might be worth and small little details that I can give you as someone who's very much an amateur in the action figure reselling business, let me know. I'll give you guys a quick breakdown next video. Peace out. See you guys next week.